Now we'll start the series of Qigong exercises called the silk exercises. They make your body as smooth and supple as silk from head to toe. We'll be stretching out every part of our body. And we start out by stretching out our hands and our fingers. Interlace your fingers. Drop your chin a little bit to straighten the back of your neck. Turn your palms forward and slowly extend your arms as far as is comfortable for you, just as far as is comfortable. Hold that position. Breathe into your upper back and rib cage. Breathe in and out several times, expanding your ribs and then relaxing them completely as you hold your shoulders and arms forward, chin down, neck straight. Feel that stretch between your shoulder blades and along the tops of your shoulders, the back of your neck. Kind of draw the base of your neck backward a little bit. Then relax your arms, unlace your fingers, place the palm of one hand outside of the knuckles of the other hand, and gently bend your wrist inward. Don't go so far that it hurts. Just bend it as far as it wants to go naturally. Hold it there. This is a good exercise to do if you've been working on the computer and working on the mouse or anything like that. If your wrists are tired, this is a wonderful way to stretch them out a little bit. Make sure to keep breathing as you do the exercise. Now let's switch hands. Other hand outside the knuckles of the opposite hand. Bending the wrist inward just as far as is comfortable. Hold that position. Breathing. Good. And relax your hands. Now we interlace our fingers again. This exercise is called supporting the sky with both hands. Bend your knees a little bit. Bring your hands overhead. Turn your palms up. Bend your knees, as I said. Relax your lower back. Gently bend your upper body to the right. Now stop when you feel the first resistance. Don't bounce, just hold this position. But breathe into the left side of your waist and ribs. Breathe in and out a couple of times. Feel the stretch in your ribs and waist. Then straighten your body and pause in the center. To relax your lower back, move your hips backward a couple of inches, and then bring them forward and back to the center. Bend your knees, relax your lower back, and now gently bend your upper body to the left. Once again, stop when you feel the first resistance. Hold that position. Breathe into the right side of your waist and ribs. Breathe in and out a couple of times. And then straighten. Pause in the center. Turn your palms down. Release your fingers. Breathe out as you lower your arms down. And now to relax our shoulders, let's do a few shoulder rolls, like we did at the beginning, the shoulder roll warm-up. Bring your shoulders forward and up, then back and down. Breathe in as you lift your shoulders up. Pull them back. Breathe out as you roll them down. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling down. Let's do one more. Inhaling forward and up and back. Exhaling down and relax your shoulders. Now we do the second part of supporting the sky with both hands. The exercise we started a moment ago. Interlace your fingers. Bring your hands overhead again and turn your palms up. Bend your knees and relax your lower back. This time we're going to twist our upper body, but do it very gently because otherwise you might hurt your back. So as gently as you can, twist your upper body to the right. Don't force it. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Hold that position for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn and face forward and pause in the center. Relax your lower back by moving your hips backward. Bring them forward and back to the center. Bend your knees a little bit. Relax the lower back and very gently twist your upper body to the left. Once again, stop when you feel the first resistance and hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn and face forward. Pause in the center. Turn your palms down. Release your fingers and breathe out as you lower your arms down. And let's relax our shoulders with some reverse shoulder rolls. That is, pull your shoulders back first, then lift them up toward your ears, bring them forward, roll them down. Pull them back. Breathe in as you lift them up. Bring them forward and breathe out as you roll them down. Inhale, coming back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And one more. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And relax your shoulders and arms. Our next silk exercise is called drawing the bow to the left and right. And we do it in a wonderful strengthening stance for the legs and hips called the horse stance. Horse riding stance, horse stance for short. You imagine that you're in the saddle of a horse. That means your feet are quite wide apart, a little bit further apart than they have been previously. Instead of shoulder width apart, they're a little more than hip width apart. Your feet point forward. Don't put your feet out like that. Have them more or less forward. Bend your knees, but keep your upper body vertical. Don't lean forward. Just keep your upper body nice and straight. And imagine you're sitting in the saddle of a horse. You'll find this pretty tiring on your thighs and hips at first, but gradually they will get much stronger. All right? Now let's come back up and relax. That's the leg work, the horse stance. Now let's learn the arm work for drawing the bow to the left and right. Bring your hands up with your fingertips together. We're going to imagine that we're drawing a bow first to the right here. Extend your right palm like that. Imagine that's the hand holding the bow. Your left hand is holding the bow strings, pulling the bow strings back and the arrow back. Keep your elbow at the same height as your shoulder. Look towards your right hand, draw your left hand back, breathe in, and you'll feel a stretch from shoulder to shoulder across the front of your chest. Then breathe out, bring your fingertips together, and repeat on the other side. Push your left palm out, the right palm faces the chest, keep the elbow at shoulder height. Breathe in as you draw the hand back, expand your chest, feel the stretch across the front of the chest, and then exhale forward, fingertips together. Now let me show you something not to do, all right? If you drop your elbow down and pull your wrist back, you get no stretch across the front of the chest at all because there's no tension from shoulder to shoulder if you let the elbow flop down. So only if you keep the elbow up will you get the full stretch from shoulder to shoulder. Now, if you have shoulder problems and pain in your shoulder where it's difficult for you to do that, I understand. You should alter any of these exercises to suit your own body. If there's something that causes you pain because you have an injury or a sore joint or something like that, change the exercise so that it doesn't hurt. You shouldn't be in pain as you do this set of exercises. Be kind to your body. We're here to nurture our body, not to break it down, not to tear it down, not to put it through a difficult time. We're here to put it through an enjoyable and pleasant experience so that you'll want to repeat these exercises every day because they feel so good to do and you feel so much better afterwards. Let's do that arm work for drawing the bow to the left and right one more time. Fingertips together. Right palm draws the bow, pushing it out. Left palm faces the chest, drawing the string back. Expand your chest, breathing in as you look past your right hand. Then turn forward. Empty your lungs as you bring your fingertips together. Breathe in as you push your left palm out. Draw the right palm back. Expand your chest, looking past your left hand. Then exhale, facing forward. Empty your lungs and lower your arms. We'll do that a total of 2 times to each side, but we'll do it down in horse stance. So our feet are quite wide apart in horse stance, as wide as is comfortable for you. Bend your knees and hips, get strong on your legs. Bring your hands up with your fingertips together. Drawing the bow to the right, breathe in, push your right palm out, draw your left palm back. Expand your chest, looking past your right hand. Then breathe out, facing forward, empty your lungs, fingertips together. Breathe in and draw the bow to the left, push the left palm out, draw the right palm back, expand your chest, looking past your left hand. Then exhale, facing forward. One more time to each side. Keep your upper body vertical, don't lean forward or back. Breathe in, draw the bow to the right, expand your chest, looking past your right hand. Breathe out, facing forward, empty your lungs, fingertips together. Last one. Inhale, draw the bow to the left, expand your chest, looking past your left hand. Exhale, facing forward. And lower your arms and stand up in balanced position. Now our legs are kind of tired, they've been working hard. So to get some oxygen down to our leg muscles, let's do 3 overhead breaths. Remember, breathe out with a sigh on each breath, a little audible sigh. Breathing in and out. And 2 more. In and out. And 1 more. Good. Our third silk exercise is supporting the sky with one hand. Earlier we supported the sky with both hands, now we're doing it with just one. Start by having your feet shoulder width apart in balanced position. Place your left palm on the side of your hip, on the outside of your pelvis here, to anchor your pelvis and to keep it in place. Bring your right hand in front of your shoulder with the palm facing up toward the ceiling. Breathe in and push your palm up. Breathe in. Now bend your upper body to the left. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Hold that position. Don't bounce, but do breathe in and out. Breathe in and out onto the right side of your waist and ribs. Then straighten and breathe out as you smoothly lower your right hand down. Place it on the side of your hip to anchor your pelvis and keep it in place. Bring your left hand up in front of your shoulder with the palm facing up. Breathe in and push your palm up. Then bend your body to the right, keeping the pelvis in place with your right hand. Breathe into the left side of your waist and ribs. Don't bounce. That doesn't help you stretch. Just take the position, hold it, breathe in and out a couple of times. And then straighten up, breathe out as you lower your left hand down and place it on your hip. We'll repeat this 1 more time to each side. The right hand comes up in front of the shoulder. Breathe in and push your palm up. Gently bend your upper body to the left. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Breathe into the right side of your waist and ribs. Breathe in and out a couple of times. Straighten and breathe out as you smoothly lower your right hand down. Don't let it flop down, move it, bring it down smoothly and gently. And then the left hand comes up to the shoulder for our last one. Breathe in and push your palm up. Gently bend your upper body to the right. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Breathe into the left side of your waist and ribs. Breathe in and out a couple of times. And then straighten. Breathe out as you smoothly lower your left hand down. This time lower it to the side of your body and relax your right hand too. Good. Our next silk exercise is a wonderful one for the back of the neck. We're going to be turning our head to look over our shoulder, each shoulder in turn, and at the same time we're going to be raising and lowering our arms. Let's practice just the arm work first. Have your feet shoulder width apart, have your knees just a little bit bent, just so your legs are not locked. When you breathe in, you bring your arms up. The elbows and wrists are slightly bent. If they're not bent, if your arms are straight, just pull your hands toward your body a little bit. Relax your arms and your wrists and elbows will bend. Then as you breathe out, you bring the hands down, you flatten your palms, and you pull your shoulders back like that. That gives you a stretch across the front of the chest. All right, so let's do that one more time. Breathe in, relax the arms as they come up with the elbows and wrists bent. Breathe out, bring your hands down, flatten your palms, and pull your shoulders back. Now we're going to start turning our head. Breathe in, relax your arms as they come up, elbows and wrists bent. Turn to the right. Breathe out, turn and look over your right shoulder. Pull your shoulders back, flatten your palms. Breathe in and turn your head forward so you're looking straight forward as your hands come up with the elbows and wrists relaxed. Now breathe out and turn and look over your left shoulder. Palms flat, shoulders back. Inhale, turn forward, relax your arms as they come up. Continuing, breathe out, turn and look over your right shoulder, flatten your palms and pull your shoulders back. Breathe in, relax your arms as they come up, turning forward. Breathe out, turn and look over your left shoulder, palms flat, shoulders back. Breathe in, turning forward, and we'll just remain facing forward. Breathe out, lower your arms down. Good. Now we get back down into horse stance for an exercise called bird waggle's tail. It's, as the name implies, it's an exercise for the hips and waist, for flexibility of the hips and waist. But it's also very good for strengthening the thigh and hip muscles because we do it in horse stance. Feet are wide apart, knees and hips are bent. Again, the feet point forward, they're not turned out like that. Now, turn your hands like this, so the fingers point inward and the thumbs are pointing back, and place them on the outside of your hip joints at the top of your thighs. Keep your lower back nice and straight. What we're going to do is bring our upper body down to the right, across to the left, and then up again. And continue like that. Breathe out, bend down towards your right knee, keep your lower back straight, come across towards your left knee, then breathe in, straighten your upper body, but keep your knees and hips bent down in horse stance. Continuing, exhale down to the right, come across to the left, inhale up, and we'll do 2 more in this direction. Exhale down to the right, come across to the left, inhale up, and last one now. Exhale down towards your right knee, bring your body across towards your left knee, straighten up, and you can stand up nice and straight, relax your legs, they're tired, I know. And so we'll do 3 overhead breaths to get some oxygen down to our legs. Breathe in, and out. And 2 more. Breathing in, and out. And 1 more. Breathe in. Good. I know this is probably very tiring on your legs at first, but you'll be amazed how quickly your legs develop the strength to where you'll soon be able to do this exercise without any difficulty at all. Now let's repeat it in the other direction. Come back down into horse stance, feet wide apart, knees and hips bent, lower back nice and straight, fingers forward, thumbs back, hands on the outside of the hips. We're coming down to the left knee first this time. Breathe out, down toward the left knee. Come across to the right knee. Inhale, straighten your upper body. Stay down in horse stance. Continue in the same direction. Exhale down to the left knee. Come across to the right knee. Inhale up, and 2 more. Exhale down to the left. Come across to the right. Inhale up, and last one. Exhale down to the left. Come across to the right. Inhale up. Stand up and relax, and let's do 3 overhead breaths. And 2 more, breathing in. And 1 more. Good. Anytime you get tired during this set of exercises, feel free to take a little break. Turn off the DVD or video, sit down and relax, and resume the exercises when you're ready. Don't ever force yourself to where you're feeling exhausted or so forth. You should feel more and more energized as you do the exercises. This will gradually get your whole metabolism going. And by this time now, by the time we get to this one we just did, bird waggle's tail, by this time our body is starting to get really pretty well warmed up.